Hey, it's Midge. I'm making a game and I just added a new boss. This is Devlog 2.
What's happening?
So this boss is a robot boss. He is significantly more challenging than the snake boss. I'm not quite done with balancing yet, but it's always a fine line to walk between making something challenging but fun, but not so challenging that people will throw the controller.
It's not fair!
Okay, so a quick little recap. Here is that rough concept sketch I made compared to a more finished version of the enemy. I think it's interesting to see how the big picture things kind of came together. Like I used the tank treads, the general shape of the body, twin minigun, two missiles, a big red eye in the middle. Some things I did leave out, like there's no overheating, there's no weapons indicators.
Here's but a scratch. A scratch? Your arm's off. No, it isn't. Victory is
So
mine.
one of the new key features for the robot boss is he has destructible parts. Namely, the arms. One or both of the arms can be destroyed, which limits his attacks and changes how he attacks you. Also, the two layers of armor over the robot eye. Those must be destroyed before you can start doing real damage to the boss's main health pool. Alright, so onto the attacks. The missiles. The missiles launch out of the robot's shoulders. They come out at an up and out angle. It's a fixed angle. It doesn't track you like other weapons do, but the projectile itself does track you. It's the homing missile, pretty much the same one from the launcher turrets. The only difference is this one is about 50% faster.
Too close for missiles, Goose. I'm switching to guns.
Guns. The robot boss has two miniguns, one on each arm. There are three attack patterns. The first one is an aimed attack. That's just like the minigun attack from the red guy. The guns just track you as you move, and because the bullets are a little bit slower, you can just run around in circles and dodge those without too much trouble. That's probably the easiest of the attacks. Next is the circle attack, where the arms just spin around in random circles. There's usually enough space, as long as the robot has two arms, there's enough space to just walk between the bullets. But that one is kind of random, and you can definitely get hit with a random bullet here or there. A third, and I think the most difficult attack to dodge, is the crisscross attack. Now, what that does is the robot has a straight line from his center out to the player. So the guns start by just pointing out in a straight line, and then at the hand joint of the robot, they're spinning back and forth. So they'll sweep inward and outward. And what's important about that is you cannot run fast enough to just run around and dodge it. They will catch up with you. So that is the hardest attack to dodge. That's basically the reason why it makes sense to destroy one of the arms first, as soon as possible when battling the robot. Eyeball attack. This one was fun. This was the last one I added. So this is after you've destroyed both layers of the armor for the robot eye. The red eye can shoot back at you. So it spawns up a circle of bullets and then launches them in your direction. It's not a timer, like every 4 or 5 seconds. There's a new circle being launched in your direction. It's not too complicated. It's cool visually because this is the first time I've done like spinning bullets. So there's sort of like a parent game object, and then you have a shape spinning around, and it looks pretty neat. But this is sort of the robot's last line of defense after you've destroyed his armor and probably his arms too. One problem I ran into with the minigun attacks is the player can actually stand too close to the minigun, and that would cause the bullets to spawn behind the player, missing the player entirely. This looked bad and was weird, so to fix it, I gave the robot a lean back maneuver. Whenever the player gets too close, the torso will just lean back to create enough distance to be able to hit the player with the miniguns. And a nice thing about implementing this was I was also able to use it in the death animation. So when you kill the robot, he can lean around quickly and randomly and just kind of thrash around for a few seconds before he explodes. I hope you enjoyed watching the robot boss as much as I enjoyed making him. I'm not sure what's coming next, so that will be a surprise to everyone, including me. Thanks for watching. Until next time.
just a flesh wound.